Okay, so in this article, it focuses a lot on the mother's effect on children and their relationship with their sibling. So basically, they wanted to see how the mom like has an effect on the siblings and on their like connection. So the reason this was significant was because if they found that the mother had a um significant um like can like impact on the siblings connection, then it shows that sibling rivalry and sibling connections aren't always based upon the sibling and not always the sibling's faults. Like it's actually the parents' faults. Um, However, I'm using this in further up my triangle on the connection between parents and sibling and the parents and parents, but I'm not going to use this for like that further down into my article because you can't blame one person for a connection between people because at the end of the day, siblings choose to fight, and you can't just blame that on the mom or the dad because, yeah, you could give favoritism or things like that towards a child, but that's at the end of the day, while that does have a huge impact, it's not going to be the only factor to the rivalry between them. So in this article, they the way that they did the results is that they did like a survey on the connection between like how often they talk to their parents and then how often they talk to the mother and then they saw what connection, like what the how that if there was a correlation between that and siblings, um the siblings what's the word the siblings not the word the siblings connection, like um their relationship, if their relationship was strong or not. So they found that in this article, the mother did heavily have an impact on the and that the mother had an impact the um on how the siblings, whether they have like social issues, because they found that the mothers their the children's initial connection with their mother is greatly impactful, not just for their sibling relationship but other relationships, because it's a stepping stone for them to be able to connect with other people. So with their siblings, you're able to see if they like play around, like if they house a lot. um they found that it's very impactful because once they're in social settings, they'll usually follow those same like social those same like patterns of relationships further on with friends and that kind of situation. So they found that it was the mother's relationship was most impactful because it teaches them how a relationship should be, and if the relationship between the mother and the child is not correct, in the sense that if their mother is not exhibiting the correct like characteristics that a mother should be giving, then it's very detrimental to the siblings like later on, and like um and their future things, because if not, it's not gonna help them And while, yes, this is still blaming everything on the mother in a sort of sense, at the same time, like, it makes sense because it's not just the sibling relationship. Like, there was a little bit of variance of the sibling relationship and the mother's connection. However, it is detrimental for the sibling, or the child, better to say, the child's relationships with others, not just their sibling, but everyone in general.